Alrighty, and welcome back to the Terraria Let's Play. Okay, today I do not have anywhere near as much to explain as last time. I do apologize for all the stuff we have to cover in these episodes from, one time to the next, but we're going to jump right in, and as you can probably tell from the title of the video, we are going to kill the Wall of Flesh, hopefully, and move into hard mode. So, okay, I do still have a couple of quick things I need to cover. One is boss loot. I forgot to show the boss loot for Skeletron, so you can get a magic weapon, this is actually pretty good. You can see it eats up mana, but it's pretty awesome. You got a mask. You got the Angry Glove, shoots crossbones at enemies while you're attacking. That's kind of cool. That's his special, his expert drop. Skeletron hand, which I actually switched to, but never bothered to mention anything. So that's that. And then you have just the bag itself. So nothing super amazing, but there it is. I got those obviously when I was farming him to get the trophy. So, and then in addition to that, I forgot to mention too, I got the Possessed Skull, which is a Mastered Mode drop, and that's what you see here. This little guy running around following me. Again, forgot to mention it in the last episode, but there it is. Also, there can be a maximum buff. So, I don't remember how many buffs you can get, but things like this count as a buff, so does your Shadow Orb, and so on and so forth. If you have little minions out, they count too. So, anyways, just keep that in mind if you're buffing up. Okay, second thing. I went ahead and fished Sky Crates. I forgot about Sky Crates. So, Sky Crates, obviously from an island, and you can get all this loot. So, if you happen to miss something, like we didn't get the magnet in ours because we only had 3, I believe. So anyways, I got this and I was able to make something else, which you'll see in a second. You can get the horseshoes, you can get the balloons, you can even get the fledgling wings out of that, which is actually really quite good. Had I known that, in a normal playthrough, I think I would rush that because that could be really useful in a playthrough that's not in journey mode where they just give you these right out of the gate. You can see varying potions and bars and things like that, as well as bait. You can get a bunch of just different, things to put on the wall. Plus you get some cloud that you can, obviously you can make stuff with that as well. Okay, so that's that. All right, now fishing quests. I turned in only a couple more fishing quests. Where did I put this? Here. Okay, so one thing I completely overlooked is if you take a fishing bobber and add 5 stars, you get the glowing fishing bobber, which just means it glows, plus it gives you 10 fishing power. So I went ahead and made that because I had forgotten about it. But what I got off camera was the tackle box, which enabled me to combine the tackle box, the high fishing line, and the angler earring, and you can make the angler tackle box. And then once you can get your lava-proof fishing hook, you combine that with this, and you get the lava-proof tackle box, which is everything all in one. That's amazing, right? But then on top of that, you can stack items. So we have all this different fishing power from here. You can put one of these on, which gives you plus 10 to fishing. Then you can put this one back on. This is another plus 10 to fishing. You can put your regular earring on in addition, which is another plus 10 fishing, and you can put this on. Now, what I've just discovered is the glowing bobber and the regular bobber do not stack from what I can see, but everything else does. So this is my loadout for pure fishing. So just right now I have 195 fishing power with this golden rod and the bait. So that is an insane amount before buffs, because remember we also have our fishing potion as well, which is another 15. So, and then we can throw this stuff down, which is another boost in addition. So as you can see, depending on, partly cloudy with the weather and, what time of the moon it is, I mean, I've seen over 285 fishing power. It's actually pretty insane. So fishing is no longer really an issue, especially considering our line can't break and so on and so forth. Okay, so we've got that squared away. I also went ahead and crafted feather falling potions because I got enough feathers from the harpies, and I created the calming potions by fishing from the Sky Island, which gave me, let's see here, I can't remember. Oh, here it is. Nope, that's not it. Let's see if I can find the fish. I don't even remember which fish it was, but suffice to say, it was a fish from, I know I put it in here. Here it is, the damselfish. That's what created the calming. And basically a calming just is the opposite of the blue candle. It makes the spawn rate lower. So, and also you want to collect the ladybugs because they're used in luck potions, just in case you were wondering. I don't know that I ever mentioned it. Okay. The next thing I wanted to go over is I did some shimmer transformations, and what I did was I put herb bags in and got cans of worms, which in turn made it I was able to get a low chance to get gold worms out of them, but you also get the enchanted worms and regular worms, so, and you only need 2 of them to scan them in, so that's an easy way to get gold worms if you're interested. And they're also the same bait power as this, so okay. I also threw a gold helmet in and got an ancient golden helm, iron helmet in, got an ancient iron helm. I threw jungle gear, the full jungle gear set. Ooh, that just did 1,050 of that. Wow, that was a lot. Anyways, the whole jungle gear set gave me a whole ancient cobalt set, which we'll just go over and just take a quick look at. I'll put it right here so you can see it. So that's the full ancient cobalt. It's magic based and gives you boosted magic damage. And so I put a demon scythe up there just so you can see what it looks like. Okay, and then I threw the necro helmet in and got an ancient necro helmet. I threw 100 ultra bright torches in that I had gotten from a not the traveling merchant, but the one that shows up down in the caverns and stuff. And it gave me aether torches, which is really cool. You'll see I've decorated that area with the torches. And then I also threw a whoopee cushion in and got a gas trap for, I guess if you're playing multiplayer, that'd be cool. I don't know why you'd want that otherwise, but you put it in a chest, and then when someone opens the chest, they get gassed, apparently. I've never used it before, but anyways. Okay, now, bottom line, here's what we're doing. Okay, now we're getting to the content. Let's go to the underworld. We're going to immediately start opening our shadow chest. Boom, there it is. Oh, we're going to have to make sure we don't get murdered here, okay? Alright, so we got a Hellwing bow, got a treasure magnet. Okay, all this stuff looks really good. We're just going to take it all. So let's loot it all. We'll take the chest so we know we don't leave anything behind. And we're gonna do this until we get the majority of what we need. See, this is how you do this. I don't know if I showed that on camera, but you can capture those guys if you have the lava net. So just in case you were wondering. Alright, so we're just going to, I hope we end up winning. I mean, no guarantees, obviously, but the platform may or may not be long enough for us to do this. Okay, I'm just scanning around to see. I don't see any chests down here, so we'll just move on. Okay. Okay, here's one over here. Okay, that's a pretty strong, even with the debuffs, that's a pretty strong Sun Fury. Oh, come on, guys. Constantly getting... Okay, there's the you know what? Let's put him on. Just for fun. Wow, he looks just like the chest. That's awesome. Okay. Got some stuff here. We'll just loot it all and keep going. Okay. What else we got? Okay, here's another one. Now I should be able to land on that. Yep. Okay. Forceful Dark Lance. That's actually really good. This is a really nice weapon. Very long range, as you can see. Unfortunately, it doesn't hit through the wall, but it's still pretty amazing. And we'll take all that. Oh, look at that. Life Force Potions. Increase max life by 20%. That's huge. I hope we can get enough of those for sure. Okay, do we have any more down here? I don't think we do. Or maybe we do. Who knows? Okay, let's get out of here. Keep going. Now, we don't need that. We don't need tungsten. I'm just going to kind of quickly clean up what we don't need here. Alright, we're good. Let's sort. Perfect. Alrighty. Should be a decent number of these chests down here, but I don't even see any there. I'm just going to keep moving. I'll just take the ones I know I can see. This is mainly just to speed the time up here, because I want to get to trying to defeat the Wall of Flesh, which, like I said, if I don't have enough runway and I have to just run on the fly, it's going to be a lot harder to kill him, so I may end up failing and we'll have to go back and try it again, so we'll see. But okay, there's one there, so let's go in here and grab this one. Okay, Fire Flower, nice. little bit of Mario action, so we'll get rid of that. Yeah, we'll take the rest of that. Okay. I don't see any more, so we're good, unless I just missed it. And don't get tricked with my pet. Okay, he just debuffed me, in case you were wondering. See that? Darkness. Alright. Okay, here's another weird one. I don't know why it's over here, but alright. Demonic cart, slice of cake, which is what? Summons a baby imp. That's cool. We'll loot all of that as well. And we'll sort our inventory again. Alrighty. Okay, got him. Alright, now, more than likely, we're not going to see any more chests over here. I mean, every now and then you can see one, like, kind of weirdly in the landscape. So what I'm going to do is warp back, and we're going to see about the other direction. And once we do that, hopefully the last half of the episode will be me killing the wall of flesh, and then we'll go into hard mode, and we will have an infinite amount of stuff to do from that point forward. So it's going to be so much more awesomeness. The bosses get way harder, and I do mean way harder. And there are certain triggers that will change your dungeon and make that more challenging, and you will eventually be able to get into the jungle temple, which will. I mean, there's just so much cool stuff that's upcoming. Okay, we got a couple of chests here, so let's see what we got. Okay, we got some of the same stuff. We'll loot all. Oh no! Why is that guy trying to hurt me? That's not very nice. Okay. Let's sort it. Okay, that's a new one. Flame Lash. Oh, look at that! You can actually take it with my mouse cursor. I can take it exactly where I want. That's actually really cool. It's not very fast, but it's pretty neat. Unless you do it like this. Oh, okay. It's kind of like a heat seeker. That's actually kind of neat. If you had a magic build, I'd say that's pretty cool. And you'll notice when you're using magic, you get the magic stars that replenish. So, very good. That's very good. I like that. Oops. I thought that was the chest. Hilarious. Okay, let's kill that guy. Alright, do we have any other ones? Now, eventually you're going to see my big bridge that I built. It's how I've always done it. Now that we have the Terra Spark boots and we can run on top of the lava, I mean, I don't guess you really need it. What you really just need is a clean path to run. But, okay, here's another chest we'll grab. I don't know. I can't remember how many things are in the chests. Okay, so that's the same. Let's loot all. Okay. We're starting to get pretty full. So let's sort, and we'll get rid of the stuff we know we don't need. I'll need to research one of those. We don't need that. No. No. But you can see all the different things you can get in here. No. 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 Okay. We don't need this. But you can see that you can get it. We'll keep that. Don't need that. Okay. So, now we got some more space. Oh, come on now. Okay. We're just going to kind of go a little bit further. Yeah, we're coming up on where my bridge is, I'm pretty sure. Okay, there's one down there, so we'll just take a quick look. It's probably not going to be a whole lot of new stuff, I don't think, now. Let's see, though. Same thing here. We'll take that. We'll get rid of it, get rid of it, get rid of it. We'll take that, and we'll get rid of them. Okay? And I'll scan all that in later, so... Oh, here's another one right here. Okay, another Flame Lash. No, no, yes, no, yes, because for some reason I haven't scanned water walking. I don't even know why. It's not really relevant, all that. Now that I have the boots, there's no real point in that particular potion, but... Okay. Okay, and here's my bridge, so you'll see. We're going to run all the way to the end. So if I get to this point and I haven't killed the Wall of Flesh, we're going to be in serious trouble. That doesn't mean it's completely and 100% over, but it's certainly not a good thing. And you also notice I didn't put any of my healing stuff down, so this could be a recipe for disaster. Now, that being said, the Star Cannon is not typically what you'd have at this point to kill this guy with, so, I mean, maybe we still do it. Also, I don't know if I've shown this, but this weapon is actually quite good damage-wise. So if he catches up with us, maybe we'll try this instead. I know that at one point that sword was broken powerful. Like, I mean, just ridiculously powerful. So they have since nerfed it a bit. It used to hit so many times that it just absolutely destroyed the wall of flesh. Okay, enough dilly-dallying, though. We're going to try this whether we win or lose, okay? So here it is. Here is our first attempt. Now, what you need is a voodoo doll. Oops. Now, here we go. It's going to be insane. Let me buff up, throw it in, and this is it. There's no going back. It kills the guide, and we are on our way. So if you really want to focus on the eyeball itself, this has higher defense than mouth. Okay, well, so far so good. The more damage you do to the wall of flesh, the quicker it'll start coming at you. So you need speed. So far, we're looking fine, though. I don't think this is going to be a problem at all. This boss will stay in the world until it goes all the way to the right if you die. So just know that, oh my god, we're absolutely destroying it. Okay, well, never mind. This is going to be super easy. All right, and there it is. And we are now, the ancient spirits have been released. So that was it. Oh my gosh, we got the trophy on the first try. That's so amazing. That's really lucky, I gotta be honest. Okay, well, everything has now changed. So the entire world's changed. When we look at our map, here's what I'm gonna do so I don't get absolutely destroyed. That went way better than I could have hoped for. On your map, what will happen when you kill the wall of flesh is somewhere from the spawn point, a V will take place. I hope it doesn't hit this because that would be catastrophic for us. But a V will shoot out, and one side will be the Hallowed, and the other one will be Corruption, I'm pretty sure. So this could be really, really scary for us. Now the easiest place is going to be in the Hell biome. These are probably the weakest enemies in the world now. So, okay, that's the guy right there that drops the voodoo guide doll. See, as you can see, voodoo demon. If you kill him and he drops that in the lava, the wall of flesh will spawn on you right there. So, and we just got a demon banner. Amazing. Okay, here's what we're going to do. So many different things can happen right now. So we're going to go back to our spawn world at the entrance here. We're gonna go ahead and we're just gonna kind of chill. We're gonna lollygag around. Wall of Flesh relic. We're gonna go ahead and boom, that and the trophy. Now we are gonna save that, unfortunately, because yeah, I'm gonna have to kill him 2 more times to get that. So wall, boom. Put this over here. Cannot believe I got the trophy on the first try. That's so lucky. Okay, and here's what we're gonna do. We are going. You know what? Honestly, there are so many things we can do. Truffle can spawn at any time. Also, I didn't even show you my. I built a whole new like complex for our little slime bros. So let's go up there and just quickly take a look. But you're gonna see all kinds of new enemies now. It's gonna be a bit overwhelming, I'm sure. Oh, that's not where I did it. Why am I going there? So far, I don't see a whole lot. Okay, so here's our bros up here. So I built this little complex so all of our little slime buddies could chill together. We're still missing 3. So, yeah. That's cool. We can also get more NPCs now. So that's also amazing. Now, what I'm doing actually by running across is I'm trying to see where the spread happened, because I know it happened somewhere here. Oh, I planted some trees over here in case you were wondering. Okay, well, I don't see anything immediate that's happened so far. Let's go to the other ocean and run from there. I need to see where the spread is. I really hope it didn't mess up our mushroom biome. So far, we're fine. Okay, the guide has now respawned, so that's great. That means you could potentially go and do another wall of flesh kill. I'll do that off camera, though. I mean, as you can see, there's nothing amazing about that. I mean, because of the star cannon, we absolutely destroyed him. I almost feel sorry for him, if I'm being honest, but... Now, the dungeon has not changed yet, because we still, there's things we have to do, but at any point, okay, it looks like this is good. I modified this a little bit and added some stuff that I hadn't added. Are we still good here? Yeah, so far, so good. Okay. Where did the corruption happen? Okay, well, we still got corruption where we knew we would have corruption. Okay. So far, I don't see anything different. This is somewhat alarming. Also, I didn't even mention this. This is actually going to hold progression back until I kill him 2 more times, because we need what drops out of this. One of the things that drops is called the pawn hammer, and what it does is it allows you to break these altars, right? See this? See, that actually hurt me trying to break that, but once you can break these, what it does is it spawns all the new ores in your world. So the more you break, the more ore generates all over your world. Maybe you have to break that first. Ooh, that's a little scary. I don't want to see that guy up there. Okay, and you'll notice that's a new monster, and he just dropped Cursed Flame, which I love. I absolutely love that. That's used for a lot of stuff. You know what? Maybe the V doesn't happen until you break that, so... Okay, here's what we're going to do. Okay, well, Truffle just arrived. So you know what? First, we're going to go to home. Here he is. And he already has this. That's perfect, so we'll get that. We've got Dark Solution, we've got a picture, and we got a couple other things. So the main reason why we need him is for this. Mushroom Pylon. Obviously, I could just spawn one, but I'm going to do this so we can now just warp up here. Okay, now what I'm going to do, contrary to what you might think... Actually, you know what? I'm just going to leave it alone, because he can just walk around and do what he wants to do. But now we can warp back and forth. We really need the stuff in the bags. You know what? Maybe what I'll do... Maybe what I'll do is I'll open this one just so you can see it now, because it's just such a letdown to not be able to see this. And then we'll go ahead and spawn some stuff. So, you know what? Boom, there it is. Okay, couple of things. So we got the nasty laser rifle. We got a ranger emblem. That's pretty good, actually. And we got a demon heart. You only get this once. I'm going to go ahead and scan it. Not really because I need to, but just because. So the demon heart. Did you see what that does? Demon heart permanently increases the number of accessory slots. Expert only, though, I believe. Bam. And now we just have another slot to put stuff in. That's really amazing. Okay, the pawn hammer is what I was talking about. Strong enough to destroy demon altars. Plus we got the wall of flesh vanity item. I guess that's cool. Okay. I'm going to scan this so I don't forget. Pawn hammer. And... Oops. I must have misspelled that. And then I just got my mouse caught. Let's just do it by hammer. Alright, let's go over here. We're going to do this on camera because this is such a huge progression thing. I will farm the wall of flesh off camera, I guess, get 3 more bags, and then we should be good from there on. Now, I would suggest you at least save 1 close demon altar, because if you do not... It looks like you have to break this, because I don't see much changing, really, until we get to this point. I'm going to put it right... You know what? Okay, I'm going to leave that one in case I need to craft stuff. Alright, boom. Cobalt. Mithril. Let's... Adamantite. Okay, well... That's not exactly what I'd hoped for, but alright. There are ways to get the other stuff, though. Now, these guys are actually pretty tough. Well, they would be without the star cannon, obviously. Come on, guys. These are harder versions of what we've been fighting before, though, just so you can see we're actually getting destroyed now, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to destroy some of these altars. That's another new version, but the star cannon is just absolutely destroying them. Surprise, surprise. I should just be able to do this. Nope. It's not going to let me do it, huh? Okay, let me put it up here. Then will it let... Yes, now it'll let me do it. Okay, perfect. It just needs to be higher than the other hammer. Okay, we're just gonna break a bunch of these for now, and we're gonna get a lot of these reapers, or wraiths, I should say. So if you break a lot of these in one time, you're gonna get a lot of wraiths. So just be prepared, as you can see, as demonstrated. Come on up, guys. Come on up. Yeah, we got a fast clock right out of the gate. That's perfect. That is perfect, indeed. There's another one. There's another one. This star cannon is going to be so huge. I really just cannot believe how powerful this weapon is. I guess it's intended, though, considering you really shouldn't have infinite stars, obviously. But, you know, you can farm stars in a different manner if you really want to. By the way, these corruptors, if they spit that stuff outside of the world, like outside of their biome, they can turn into the new like this biome. So be careful with that. On this difficulty, not on all difficulties. See, there's some cobalt right there. Look at all these to break. Man, I missed one over here too. A lot of people make the mistake of breaking so many of these that they end up getting absolutely destroyed by these wraiths. And we are going to have a lot of them. So there are a lot of demon altars here. I also just happen to remember we have a demon altar in our dungeon as well. So we'll be fine if we were to break them all. Oh, look at all these guys. Okay, well, we are definitely making the jump. There is no going back now. Your world is now officially in hard mode, or what Terraria calls hard mode. Alright. Now we've done it. You can see how this weapon does, which is really quite good. 350 DPS-ish. Can do upwards of 500 on the target dummies, so that's pretty good. And the armor that I'm wearing currently has melee like damage built in. Okay, if we go home, it takes us up here. And then if I just do this to ocean, or I'm sorry, spawn, it takes us down here. Okay, now there are things that can happen off camera now. So like see, that's a different eye too, wandering eye. That's a lot more health, as you can see. Man, it takes 90 stars to kill him once. He looks like a little baby Eye of Cthulhu. Anyways, there are lots of different events that can spawn. Some of them are tied to if you beat the new boss, some of the new bosses. We haven't beaten any new bosses, obviously, yet, so hopefully it won't be a problem, but if I come back abruptly, it'll be because of that, more than likely. So I might get a message at the bottom, and I'll just have to start recording regardless of what I'm in the middle of. Okay, well, this has been a really great episode, at least I hope it has been for you. Killing the Wall of Flesh is huge, and we are definitely on the way to the end game now. We got a long ways to go, but we got some awesome bosses to fight, so I'll be preparing for those, and I do hope that you have a great day. We'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.